I watched that stupid video of his where he claimed that the eyes of a Sasquatch were looking underneath that woodpile at him.
Whose video is this?
Noel, Chris Noel.
Noel. Yeah, I've actually met him. I've been squatching with him.
That's a black thing, the black blob squatch under the trees.
It was under a pile of wood.
I know.
And the hand is over here, supposedly.
It's a stretch.
Look, it's not only a stretch. It's impossible
Yeah.
to see anything
Yeah.
on the backside of under a pile of wood if you're standing up at any distance from it.
Yeah.
Impossible.
Yeah.
Physically impossible.
Yeah. It's an extreme case of paranoia.
Yeah,
Sure.
I wasted a lot of time probably because I put it into AutoCAD
Yeah.
and sketched it up where it was in the measurements and turned it, and I was going to send it to him, and I was like, yeah, I'm probably just, I'm wasting my time, but still, it was just, it's like, because for the boards that were there, to be that height on the ground, there were other boards underneath it. And then I got a daylight picture of it that the woman took and put on the site or whatever, or he actually had it on in one video there. And I took frames out of it, you know, and there's no possible way. The Sasquatch would have to be in a hole in the ground underneath the boards and have the top of its head cut off.
Yeah. I mean, the thing about people just lose some people can't think three-dimensionally, I think, when they see that stuff.
No, they can't.
They're just accepting the pixels on the screen without
Correct.
realizing that there has to be some physics at play here and the
Right.
size
They're
of
looking
what
at a
they're
two-dimensional
potentially
picture,
seeing.
thinking,
Yeah. I've been fooled by pictures before. I know in
Well, it's
2004, my son, we were in Beaver Bend, Oklahoma, southeast Oklahoma, at a campground, and we had taken some pictures, and he's looking through them on our camera, and we see these two brown figures, clear as day, standing there, and I'm like, wow, those are really interesting. And one's a little bigger, one's a little smaller, but you couldn't get really an idea for the scale or the size of these creatures or whatever it was. And so we knew where this photo was taken because it was a scenic overlook. And we go back and look right where these things are, and they're stumps about this tall. But in the picture, they could have been 8 feet tall, you know? So the photographs, you have to go back and follow up on things. You can't.
It's like those danged 8 and 10 and 15 foot rattlesnake pictures that people put on the web, and